Network's Weekend WrapUp is sponsored by Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Hi, I'm Jim Byers. Welcome to RaceView Network's Weekend WrapUp. This is your home for quarter horse racing's biggest races and fastest horses. The past weekend featured multiple stakes races in Oklahoma and Texas, as Will Rogers Downs and Lone Star Park wrapped up their respective meets. Let's start in Claremore, Oklahoma, for Saturday's Oklahoma Horsemen's Association Mystery Futurity at Will Rogers Downs. $173,000 in the purse for this 350-yard final. The fastest qualifier and 3-2 race favorite is number 4, BP Tack Mary's Policy. And from the start, she's part of a large group battling for the lead toward the inside. But as they race to the finish, number 6, Bye Bye Freight Train in the Black Silks closes between horses to get up in the final strides over BP Tack Mary's Policy, with Political Scorpion on the outside third. Bye Bye Freight Train wins for the 5th time in his last 6 starts and has never been worse than third in 7 career outings. This Oklahoma-bred son of Freight Train B, and we're taking on the cash mare Bye Bye Bygones, is trained by Casey Willis for owner-breeder L.P. Frank. Cesar Gomez, the winning jockey. The time for the race, 17.484 seconds, a 97 speed index. Saturday's program at Will Rogers featured an even bigger race for 2-year-olds, the Black Gold 440 Championship Futurity. This is a restricted Grade 3 at 440 yards, offering a $310,000 purse. Like the previous Futurity, the 3-2 favorite is the fastest qualifier. In this case, number 5, First Sweet Midnight.
And they're off. Great start for your favorite. Gets out to an uncontested lead right there along the inside as Braveheart won, but it's First Sweet Midnight out there moving strongly. Back in third, Boogie Special Dash. Inside moving up now, Braveheart won. Caddy's Little Wagon has a lot to do. First Sweet Midnight in a tussle with Braveheart won. Candy's Sweet Midnight to score.
It wasn't a romping win like his trial, but First Sweet Midnight digs in to hold off Braveheart won by a neck in 21.656 seconds, a 102 speed index. Jimmy Brooks, the jockey. First Sweet Midnight is a gelding by Sweet First Down, out of the special leader mare, Midnight Soiree. Bred in Oklahoma by Dustin and Rusty Carpenter, First Sweet Midnight is owned by Brett Carpenter and trained by Kevin Willis, yet another of the Willis training family. Now 3 for 5 lifetime, this is the 3rd straight victory for First Sweet Midnight, who boosts his career earnings to nearly $135,000. We'll head to Texas for a pair of Grade 1 races right after this short break.
An official representative for horsemen in the state, the OQHRA administers race, benevolence, and scholarship programs, all to better the state of racing in the state of Oklahoma. Visit OQHRA.com.
The end of the 2015 fall meeting at Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie, Texas, included a pair of closing night Grade 1s, the Texas Classic Derby and Futurity. Let's start with Saturday's Derby, which brought out Apolitical Blood. At 440 yards, the Derby had a purse of $415,685. From the trials on October 23rd, Apolitical Blood, number 7, the All-American Derby winner, an earner of more than $1.5 million, was the fastest qualifier, and won off here the 9-5 favorite. They're off in the Texas Classic Derby. Apolitical Blood came away quickly. They're all out showing early speed, though. Right on the inside, Torts on Fire is showing early speed. And Apolitical Blood has his hands full. Up on the outside, here comes Bodacious Eagle rallying up with Dutcher. Bodacious Eagle, Dutcher. Bodacious Eagle takes it. Dutcher is next in second. There aren't many better than Bodacious Eagle, and this son of one famous eagle becomes a 2-time Derby winner at Lone Star this fall, having also taken the Dash for Cash. Ricky Ramirez, the jockey. Bred in Oklahoma by La Felice Montana Ranch, Bodacious Eagle was produced by the Corona Cartel mare Bodacious Green and is owned by past AQHA champion Johnny Trotter. Now 7 for 15, with earnings of nearly $625,000. Bodacious Eagle is trained by Trey Wood. Dutcher finishes a half-length back with RC Me Leaving You third. Apolitical Blood winds up 6th. The time 21.298 seconds, a 98 speed index. Ramirez and Wood also took the Texas Classic Juvenile on that Saturday card, so they were looking for a sweep of the big races, with Rainbow Futurity winner Trace Friends in the Grade 1 Texas Classic Futurity. This 400-yard event is the richest race in Texas, with a purse of $1,151,777. 4 of the finalists came from just one of the 16 trials, including Trace Friends, who ran 4th in that race, and the winner, top qualifier EC Jet 1. That one was the 5-2 favorite. And they're off in the Texas Classic Futurity. Let's get on board. Stumbled on the extreme outside. First, Fancy Racy run on the inside, and just to the outside, racing up and rallying now is Trace Friends and taking the lead. Then first, Fancy Racy, Prissy Sintacha toward the far outside, but they're all chasing Trace Friends. Trace Friends takes the Texas Classic Futurity. What a way for Lone Star's leading jockey Ricky Ramirez and top trainer Trey Wood to wrap up the season, as Trace Friends outruns a good field to win his second Grade 1. This California-bred gelding by Trey Sace, out of the first down dash mare Lotta Love for Robin, is 3 for 5 with a bankroll of nearly $921,000. Bred by Kessinger, Williams, and Wharton, Trace Friends races for Terry Stinnett, who secured the Top Owner Award at Lone Star with this victory. First, Fancy Racy a good second, with Prissy Sintacha third. The time 19.616 seconds. That's a 96 speed index. At Los Alamitos on Sunday, Reliance Ranch's Rock You secured a half-length advantage early in the $15,000 Griffin trial. The margin opened to 3/4 at the wire. Ridden by Jimmy Brooks, Rock You was the favorite in the field of 7, 4 of which received berths in the $600,000 Champion of Champions on December 12th. Trainer Jaime Gomez saddled the California bred, whose 2015 victories also include the Grade 1 All-American Gold Cup and Grade 2 Bob Moore Memorial. Rock You, under the tutelage of regular trainer Eddie Willis, has won 9 of 22 starts, while earning upwards of $776,000. We have more stakes action coming up, including the Texas Classic Juvenile and Mystery Derby. Stay with us.
My 40 saved me $500 on this Ford truck.
My 40 gives me a year of good reading.
My 40 makes me a thrifty shopper.
My 40 colors my world.
Your $40 American Quarter Horse Association membership provides hundreds of dollars in benefits and services. To find out what your 40 can do, visit aqha.com.
And they're off in the Mystery Derby. Real good start in the center for Cartel Rosie, won the break. There's Big Kid's Birthday, Penthouse Suite right together. Down towards the inside part of the track, Specials Jess is really gaining as well, but they all have to catch Cartel Rosie. Here comes a big move from Specials Jess.
They're off in the Texas Classic Juvenile. And toward the outside, Volcom Bay had an excellent start. Apolitical Street is prominent down toward the inside. Miss Aguilar up close from between horses. Then comes Eagle Springs through the stretch into the finish. Volcom Bay, Apolitical Street. Those two squaring off in the Texas Classic Juvenile. Apolitical Street by a neck.
RaceView Network's Weekend WrapUp is sponsored by Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
That wraps up this edition of our show. We thank you for joining us. Nationally, the racing schedule gets a little lighter for the next couple of months, but stay with us for all the highlights. We still have Louisiana Champions Day at the Fairgrounds coming up, the Los Alamitos 2 Million, and of course the Champion of Champions. On behalf of all of us at RaceView Network, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you next time on the Weekend Wrap-Up.